Today we are going to make a deep dive on the Suzuki Boulevard M109R.
Imagine a motorcycle that commands attention the moment it rolls into view. A machine that doesn't whisper, doesn't apologize, and certainly doesn't blend in. That's exactly what the 2026 Suzuki Boulevard M109R is all about. It's bold, muscular, and unapologetically a cruiser designed for those who crave presence, power, and a ride that leaves a lasting impression. Today on Acer Rider, we're going to dive deep into what makes this bike such a standout in the world of big cruisers, how it performs in the real world, and whether it delivers the thrills and practicality that riders expect from a modern muscle cruiser. The first thing you notice when you approach the M109R is how massive it looks. Suzuki has always been good at creating cruisers that feel larger than life, but the 2026 M109R takes that to another level. The bike's front end is aggressive, the wide handlebar stretches out in a commanding stance, and the enormous fuel tank dominates the profile with a sense of raw power. The bike doesn't try to be subtle, and that's part of its charm. Every curve, every line, every chrome accent is designed to convey muscularity and confidence. From the sculpted fenders to the massive rear tire, this is a motorcycle that instantly communicates it means business. One of the most impressive aspects of the M109R is how Suzuki has refined the design. Without losing its signature DNA, the 2026 model features sleeker bodywork and slightly modernized lines, giving it a contemporary edge while keeping that classic boulevard cruiser feel. It manages to look modern and aggressive while still honoring the long-standing identity of the M109R. This is a motorcycle designed to turn heads, and it accomplishes that effortlessly. Underneath the aggressive exterior lies a heart that defines what this bike truly is: power incarnate. The M109R comes equipped with a 1,783cc V-twin engine, a beast that has been tuned to deliver relentless torque and massive horsepower. From the first twist of the throttle, you can feel the surge of energy that has made the Boulevard series famous. The engine produces an earth-shaking low-end grunt that makes every acceleration thrilling. There's a sense of weight and authority in the way the power hits, yet it's remarkably smooth for such a large engine. Whether you're cruising through city streets or blasting down open highways, the M109R gives you that visceral muscle bike experience that you can feel in your chest as much as in your hands. One of the things that make the 2026 M109R stand out is how it delivers that raw power. It's not just about the top-end speed or peak horsepower numbers. It's about the way the torque rolls on from low RPMs and never really stops. The bike has a linear, ferocious acceleration that makes merging onto highways, overtaking slower traffic, or simply rolling through town an event in itself. And because Suzuki has refined the engine management this year, it feels more responsive than ever, giving riders precise control over that immense power. There's nothing timid about the Boulevard M109R. It's a motorcycle that demands respect and rewards confident riding. Despite its massive engine, Suzuki has also made sure that the M109R remains surprisingly manageable. The bike's weight distribution is cleverly engineered to give a sense of stability even at lower speeds, and the suspension, tuned for a mix of comfort and performance, keeps the ride surprisingly smooth. Whether you're tackling long stretches of highway or navigating tight turns in the city, the Boulevard feels planted and controlled. The ride is firm enough to feel sporty and dynamic, but soft enough to soak up bumps and imperfections in the road. That combination of stability and comfort is rare in a cruiser of this size and displacement. The M109R isn't just about power and presence. It's also about comfort for long-distance cruising. The seat has been carefully designed to support extended rides, and the ergonomics strike a near-perfect balance between upright cruising and forward reach. Your arms aren't overextended, your legs aren't cramped, and your back stays relatively relaxed even over longer journeys. Suzuki has also considered the rider's fatigue by ensuring smooth throttle response and minimal vibration, which means you can ride for hours without the discomfort that often accompanies large cruisers. The M109R doesn't just look like a muscle bike, it feels like one. And it's enjoyable to live with on a daily or weekend basis. Features on the 2026 M109R continue to blend simplicity with functionality. Suzuki has outfitted the bike with an all-LED lighting setup for superior visibility and a clean digital instrument cluster that provides essential information at a glance. There's no overcomplicated electronics package here. No unnecessary gimmicks or confusing menus. What you get instead is a motorcycle that is intuitive to ride and easy to understand, allowing you to focus on the ride itself rather than fiddling with controls. And for riders who want to carry luggage or travel long distances, the M109R's frame and rear substructure are robust enough to accommodate aftermarket racks or saddlebags without compromising its aesthetic or handling. In real-world riding, the Boulevard M109R is everything you'd hope for from a high-displacement cruiser. City streets. The bike moves with authority and ease, and the torque makes even short bursts of acceleration effortless. Open roads. The M109R cruises at highway speeds with stability and confidence, and it's easy to maintain a comfortable pace over long stretches. Winding back roads. The wide handlebars and firm suspension give you surprisingly precise control for such a large motorcycle, allowing you to carve corners with a sense of security. Every ride feels like a combination of thrill, comfort, and style, exactly what a muscle cruiser should deliver. Of course, a motorcycle this large and powerful has some natural trade-offs. The seat height and overall size mean it's best suited for riders who are comfortable with a bigger bike. Maneuvering at very low speeds requires attention, and parking in tight spaces can be more challenging than with smaller motorcycles. And because this is a big V-twin cruiser, fuel consumption is higher than a smaller bike, though that's expected given the performance it delivers. But for those willing to embrace the bike's size and personality, these are minor compromises for the sheer joy of riding a machine like the M109R. Price is another consideration, and the 2026 Suzuki Boulevard M109R is positioned as a premium muscle cruiser in its segment. While exact regional pricing varies, the bike represents excellent value for a motorcycle of this size, performance, and quality. You're getting an engine that can compete with much larger motorcycles, a chassis that's stable and well-engineered, and a design that will turn heads wherever you ride. It's an investment, but one that rewards you every time you twist the throttle. In conclusion, the 2026 Suzuki Boulevard M109R is the perfect combination of power, style, and comfort for riders who want a high-impact cruiser that can handle both city streets and open highways. It's bold, unapologetic, and designed to deliver a visceral riding experience that few motorcycles can match. From the moment you roll it out of the garage to the first twist of the throttle, it's clear that Suzuki has created a motorcycle that is as much about presence and character as it is about raw performance. My personal verdict: the 2026 Boulevard M109R is one of the most exciting cruisers Suzuki has ever produced. It blends muscle bike aesthetics, commanding performance, and everyday usability in a way that few other motorcycles can. If you're looking for a cruiser that makes a statement, delivers thrilling torque, and rewards every ride with comfort and confidence, this is a motorcycle that deserves serious consideration. It's not for the timid. It's not for those who want to blend in. It's for riders who want a motorcycle that defines them every time they take the road. If you enjoyed this in-depth review, make sure to like the video, share your thoughts in the comments, and subscribe to Acer Rider for more honest, detailed motorcycle reviews. Ride safe, ride smart, and I'll see you in the next one.